Hey guys, my name is Zhava, and in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the basics of snapshotting as a feral druid, as well as some of the common misconceptions that a lot of ferals have about snapshotting. Although snapshotting was removed from most classes over the years, ferals are actually one of the only classes left in the game that can still snapshot. Now if you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, snapshotting is when you apply a dot while having specific buffs up that make the dot stronger than it normally is. So, for example, if I cast a rip with either Blood Talons, Savage Roar, or Tiger's Fury active, the entire full duration of the bleed will be empowered. It will be snapshotted. These three feral abilities are the only feral buffs that can actually snapshot. Contrary to popular belief, although the Feral Instincts artifact trait might temporarily increase the damage you and your bleeds do, it will not continue to increase the damage of the full rip you last applied with the Berserk buff active. The same thing also applies for potions of prolonged power or trinkets that might proc for agility or mastery. We can actually do a few things to min-max our DPS and give us a slight edge when it comes to parsing. Since you normally have Savage Roar up at all times, and you are able to have Blood Talons applied on all your rips through the entire fight, most of the min-maxing you do as a feral revolves around Tiger's Fury. So, normally you'd want to reapply your bleeds before they fall off, so you have that 100% uptime. But if you apply a Savage Roar, Blood Talons, and Tiger's Fury rip, you'd want to keep in mind that the entire duration of that rip is going to be increased by an additional 15% than it normally would be, just because of that extra boost from Tiger's Fury. Because of this, the most efficient thing that you can do is pool your energy and reapply rip instantly after the last dot tick of the rip, so you still have a high uptime, but you also get the most value out of your snapshots. In this clip, I apply a fat rip to Maiden just before she teleports across the room. I try to stay focused to remember that the rip I just applied has been heavily snapshotted with Tiger's Fury. Fast forward to when the rip is expiring, I pull my energy and reapply rip the moment the previous one falls off. Keep in mind that things don't always go perfectly for you. Sometimes you'll be forced to reapply a heavily snapshotted rip anyway due to either rake falling off at a weird time or your energy capping. Snapshotting during execute phase is one of my favorite things to do as a feral druid. Of course, as we know, ferocious biting on a target below 25% HP will cause you to refresh the duration of rip. But the amazing thing about the refresh is that you can fully snapshot one rip with Tiger's Fury, Blood Talons, and Savage Roar, then refresh the same insane bleed for the rest of the entire fight just by spam refreshing it with Bite. Lastly, one of the more advanced tips that I don't think a lot of ferals know about is that you can actually snapshot your on-use trinkets. Well, sort of. We as feral druids have a lot of offensive buffs that can actually directly increase the amount of damage that our trinkets do. Berserk, Tiger's Fury, and Savage Roar can all increase the damage that your trinkets do by up to 60% when they are all combined. And this shouldn't be taken for granted either. Look at this opener that I do on Desolate Host when I pop all of my burst with the Umbral Moonglaive. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.